So here's a couple of the tools I'm going to be using today for mobilizing the thoracic spine, improving extension. This is a pair of lacrosse balls duct taped together to create a little reinforced roller. This can go right over the spinous processes without pushing on them, and the two balls can work in the laminar groove on either side of the spine. I'll show you how that works. And this is a 4-inch foam roller. All this information is out there in the world. I'm just spreading it because now it's all in one place too. Just in case you haven't heard about it already, I got this from optp.com. They're not very expensive. This is a 4-inch foam roller with a hard core, and it's for thoracic mobilizations of the type I'm about to show you. So start with the roller just below the shoulder blades. Cradle the neck and the head. Inhaling as we extend the spine, and exhaling as we flex. You can work one spot back and forth like this. I'm not rolling on the roller, as you can see. Then I move about an inch or one spinal segment. And continue. Maybe if I find a spot where it feels extra juicy, a little more restriction or sensation there, we'll do a little bit of pulsing in and out of that position, or maybe I'll rest there and breathe. And just focus on letting go. Again, continue. So we only want to do this to the thoracic spine. This particular mobilization isn't really that good for the lumbar spine or the cervical spine. We have different mobilizations for reaching those areas in different ways that are more functional. Take advantage of the natural way that those curves go and how they want to function. So the thoracic spine is all the spinal segments that are attached to ribs, basically from below the shoulder blades to just above the shoulder blades. And maybe after I mobilize that whole area, sometimes I'll roll through it a couple of times. I'll start up at the top and I'll extend the spine and breathe in. And then I'll try to keep the spine extended and exhale and roll down. To the bottom of the thoracic. And during this, we should be paying attention. It will give us a good, clear idea of if there are any areas that are a little more stuck or need a little more specific point work. So we bring in the double lacrosse ball tool. Find whichever areas were stuck for you. Get the ball lined up, or get the tool lined up with one ball on either side of the spine. And we're doing the same thing. can vary it up a little bit. We can start in the same place, just below the shoulder blades. Press the back of the hand against the floor, both hands down by the hips here. Press them against the floor, and then release. Spread them out a little bit, and repeat. You come up to straight out. I'm bending the arms because I'm close to this wall. Engaging the elbows against the ground, picking up the upper spine just a little bit. It's a slight variation on the same mobilization. You can do it really at any joint angle out of the shoulders. And you find the stuck spots that are giving you the most sensation. Find the angles talking loudest to you. So I'm not lifting my head up by doing a crunch. I'm pushing against the ground with my arms. That engages them at the root here, squeezes the ball in, extends the thoracic spine around all that. After those kind of mobilizations, we want to make sure that we develop strength in the new skeletal position. So for that, you can do prone cobras is one thing you can do. There are a lot of variations on this. For now, I'm just using the strength of my own core to lift the heart, the shoulders, and the hands off of the ground. I'm more interested in buying strength in this new position and activating the spinal extensors through that thoracic region than I am in pushing on myself to mobilize the skeleton more. I just did a bunch of skeletal mobilization, so now I'm doing a strength component here. So when I think about the shoulder blades squeezing together and flowing down my back towards the glutes, I don't want to completely crane my neck here, so I keep the chin tucked in and look at the floor just a little bit ahead of me. That's good for now. And next I'll do some yoga.